What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Griffin Outdoors channel. My name is Ty, as always, and today we are still here at the Cahaba River National Wildlife Refuge where we did the last fishing video, but except now we're going to be hiking. As you see, we're going to be doing this trail. This whole thing apparently is 2.8 miles, and I'm very excited for these two massive not massive, but overlooks of the river that are supposed to be super awesome. I cannot wait. So the trail starts right here. I have everything pulled up. So the truck's over there, the trail is there, and we're getting ready to go on the trail. So there's the trail portion, and then we're going to do this road back. You can either do it as an out and back or take this walking road back, which kind of turns it into a loop. So we're going to do the loop, and we'll just walk the main road back. It'll be nice, flat, and easy to walk too, so that's good. But anyway, allowed fishing, hunting, hiking, and wildlife viewing. So we are going to be doing the hiking today, and hopefully wildlife viewing. It would be cool if we saw some deer or something. But anyway, that is a sharp drop off. This is in the bluffs section of the park. There's a couple different places where you can hike. When we were fishing, we were at the river access portion. This is the bluffs portion. And it looks like they've put a little gravel here, at least to start. So that is nice, very well maintained so far along the trail. And it looks like we're going to be following blue blazes today. So blue blazes. Down tree. Anyway, yeah, this is pretty. It smells mountainy here. Mountains have a very specific smell. I don't know, maybe it's a type of tree that's in the mountains. I'm from Florida, by the way, if you're just watching this for the first time. But I have done quite a few of these trips to the mountains over the last year. So just started doing sort of solo outdoor wildlife trips last year. But I've done a couple of them to the mountains, and this will be the third one when we get up to North Alabama. But this will be the third one. The mountains definitely have a very certain smell, and these kind of foothills also have that mountainy smell. All right, we are descending to start. Doing a little first switchbacks of the trip. So yeah, if you haven't seen the rest of the hiking videos I've done so far this trip, they'll be under my videos. But we did one at Florida Cavern State Park, and we also did one at Old Cahaba, I keep forgetting how to pronounce that. Old Cahaba Prairie, Old Cahaba Prairie Preserve. All right, yep, we're going down the mountain. Oh, got one. Oh, there you go. There we go. There it is. Look at that. Oh my gosh. All right, we've reached a bridge here. I guess this is like a seasonal creek. When it rains, this is like where it flows down, but this is a cute little bridge right here. But we've reached the bottom of the mountain. I don't think we have to do a road crossing. There's the road right there. I don't think we're doing a road crossing today. No, I think we just go up this way. Neato. And we're walking very leafy on the ground now. You cannot see the trail, just the leaves, but you can see where the trees are. There are no trees down the road, so we are good. Alright guys, as you see, we're walking along this awesome wall, and what is this? We have a bench. Now, if you are unaware, on the Griffin Outdoors channel, when we are hiking and we come across a bench, I always give the bench a rating. Now, we rate these benches on two factors as a truck goes by. Comfortability and aesthetics. So aesthetics of this bench is kind of basic. I mean, the bench ain't flashy. This is probably, but at least it ain't rotted or it's not tilted or anything, or the boards aren't bent. So we're going to give this a bench a 6 out of 10 on the aesthetics. Nah, it's going to get a 5.5. This is kind of weak. 5.5 on the aesthetics. Now for the comfortability test, all you gotta do is sit. Now it's already gonna get less points because the bench doesn't have a back, but I mean, it ain't uncomfortable, so 5. We're only gonna give it, nah, we'll give it a, it ain't uncomfortable, we'll give it a 7 on a comfortability. So 5.5 for aesthetics and a 7.5 for a comfortability, or a 7 for comfortability. I think that means it gets a, like a 6.75 total. I stand corrected. I did the math and it is a 6.25. You take the average of both and that gets its score out of 10. But that's not a great showing. That's kind of a boring bench right there. We like to see better benches than that on this channel. I had no idea when I started doing bench ratings, but I'm going to keep doing them because they're fun. Anyway, a home for herps. What is a herp? I guess they're just little lizards. It crawls, hops, or slivered. I don't know why they're calling it a herp, though. If it crawls, hops, are just reptiles? Does that just mean reptiles? I guess. Sweet. Well, there's a neat rock. And we continue onward. That's kind of weird. When, well, it's not weird because I know what it is. It's just kind of creepy. When the wind blows, it has a good gust. By the way, look at this. We are up on, like, right on the edge of this cliff here. This is kind of neat. I mean, that goes straight over the edge. That's a long way down. That's at least 40 feet, at least. But, anyway, when the wind blows, these pine trees that are up here creak like heck. Like, it's pretty loud, too. It almost makes it feel like the tree's about to come down on you. But, anyway, there's a little, like, basin up here. I wonder if they built this up. I bet this is a built-up trail. Or maybe a rail trail. It might be an old rail trail or something. I don't know. But, anyway, look how it's carved out. I wonder if this was an old railroad or something. Because, you can see, like, it almost looks like people have carved this out. And I doubt they just did all this for a nature trail. If they did, props to them. But, I mean, this is definitely... That would also explain why there's the old gravel and stuff was here. But anyway, onwards we march. Looks like there's an old sort of logging road here or something, but the trail goes this way. You can see it goes that way too, so wonder if this was a logging area at some point before the National Wildlife Refuge bought it. Interesting. But anyway, man, look at all these pine trees. I wonder if these are planted or not. I mean, I doubt there's just this many pine trees naturally. Maybe there is. I don't know. But we march onwards through the woods. Alright, status update here. We've been running this ridge still for quite a long time. I haven't been filming because it's kind of just been this. I mean, you can see all these bluffs and hills and stuff to the left of us and just drop sheer off on the right. We've kind of just been a straightaway for a while now. But yeah, we're still cruising along. I stopped a little bit ago at a bench to grab some water. But besides that, we are cruising. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So I looked at my map, and we are a little over halfway to the, whatchamacallit, the overlooks. There we go. So, and also, as you see by the fact that over to our right is an instant death drop, that, yeah, we've sort of just are in the mountains now, or in the mountain now than we are, on the side of it. So, which is neato. I see sort of a clearing up there. This looks like, as you can see, like sort of a patch up there where there's no trees. So we'll go up there and wonder what that's all about. Well, we do have a down tree, so we are going to climb it up on here. And you can see sort of a trail here. So I'm guessing this has been down for a decently long time, because you can just kind of tell people have been walking on this. But, so we'll just kind of come down here. Try and not die, and we'll hop, boom, 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 and boom, and we're back on trail. Look at this, guys. This is beautiful. Wow. That is gorgeous right there. I'm trying to get to a point, I think there's a point up here where they either remove trees or they clear the trees so you can get a great view. But look at that. I can see why they made this a National Wildlife Refuge and wanted to protect it. This is great. And anyway, we are moving onward. And look at that, it's just insane, isn't it? Let's see, here, let's get a, there's 3x zoom view. Look at that, all the way out there and all the way over that way. We move. Look at this. I'm pretty sure this is a deer scrape right here. And because you see you got these, usually the scrapes are always going to be under these trees. You can see this tree got no leaves on it. It's probably the licking branch right there. But yeah, definitely looks like a deer scrape. The deer will rake all the stuff with their antlers. I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, this is a way to like mark their territory, or to like let other bucks know that they're there and during the rut or mating season, if you don't know what the rut means. But yeah, I know you can hunt here. I'm willing to bet that's what that marker is right there. Is someone's sign to get off trail and start hunting. Or you see those markers there on the trees. It's to let the hunter know where, so when it's dark they can shine their light on the tree and see their marker, and then know that's when to turn off to get to their tree stand. But anyway, yep, cool little tidbits of information. Look at this down here, guys. Are you kidding me? Oh, I think we get to go down there. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, I'm gonna save that shot till we get down there. But we're almost to, I think what they're calling the first overlook is. Oh, you can fish there. There's a sign that says fishing down here. But I'm not bringing my poles all the way back here. That's not happening. If I would have known that, no, I probably wouldn't have brought all my hiking stuff and my fishing gear. Nope. But, oh, what is that? I guess a tree was here and it fell down. Interesting. The wind is whipping, holy cow. Alright, this says Fishing Point Trail and Outlook. Outlook to the left. So I guess they mean that way. Because I thought it might have been, it's not talking, oh, it might actually be down here. Yeah, I think it is. So I guess let's walk down here. Oh, there's the outlook right down there. Cool, almost a little hidden trail. It's kind of hard to see that little thing. I thought it was just kind of like an opening in the trees. But anyway. Oh, look at this. Is gonna be the shot of the day right here. Let's get down here. I can't tell if this is an official trail or is what some people made this on their own, but I ain't walking all the way around there. Ladies and gentlemen, holy crap, this is gonna be good. Put my hiking sticks right here so I can get a good shot. Look at this. Wow. Are you kidding me? The Cahaba River. I think that's how you pronounce that, right? Are you serious? This, I don't know whose that is, but I'm gonna move it so I can get a good shot of this. Are you kidding me, guys? That is insane. Look at this big rock right here. Wow. Here's zoom in view all the way over there. Wow. What a view. Look at all these rapids right here. Alright, let's get back. This is 1x, and then here's zoomed out view. This is my favorite view by far. I mean, it really just gets you, you can really take in the whole thing on camera with this view. Man, holy crap, are you kidding me? I can get up here. Look at this. That's small for a picture. Alright. Look at this. This is insane. This is very, 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 very cool. You can see like all up, like you can see how, like all those pine trees, and look at all the rapids. You can really tell how muddy the water is down there too. But you can literally see the clouds of mud going over the rapids. But this is just super neat. This is definitely worth the hike, but we still got half a hike left. I'll flip you back around. This is very much worth coming to this point for. Looks like there's a road down there you can drive. Maybe we'll fish over there. I don't know where that is. though, or how you'd get to there. But we'll see. Maybe we can drive down there and go fish. I did want to go do a little bit of fishing here after the trail's over. But I don't know. You can see that looks like it'd be a great place to fish after those rapids there. But anyway, yeah, this is gorgeous. This is so cool. I noticed right there, if you were careful, there's a little path where you can scooch around the outpost, and we're up on this rock here. Look at this. This is outstanding, guys. That's probably the thumbnail shot right here. Maybe we'll go with which one do you like better? Put it in the comments. You can do the one with the feet too. So you can, I don't know if that adds kind of a human element to it or not. But I mean, look at, this is crazy cool. Highlight of the trip for sure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, that was freaking awesome, and we are heading back up. Actually, my grandma called me, so I was talking to her for a little bit, and yeah, we are heading back up the path here to the main trail, which is right up here. We'll go down to that, what we'll do is we'll go down to that, point, that fishing point, so we can see the other area, and then we'll continue on. So we'll make our way down here. All right. But I'll see you down when we get down to the base. Look at this. This is so cool. This is just such a neat picture. Let's get, oh, that's a good picture right there. Look at that. This is the fishing point. This is an awesome view. And look at this, you can get all the way down the bank and fish. This would be a great place to fish, but I don't really feel like bringing all my poles and stuff all the way back here. Because if I slip or something and then breaks the poles on the trail or something, I don't want that to happen. Don't want to risk it. But if you want to, this would be an amazing place to fish. And I doubt many people do come fish here. But yeah, I mean, the water's way clearer too. I can tell that from, I can see the bottom from up here. This is some great stuff. The heck is that? This is so cool. Anyway, we're gonna get back on trail. We already spent enough time at overlooks today, but this is outstanding stuff right here. Back on trail. Oh, wait. Can you drive up here? I guess you can drive this. Huh. Look at this. Excuse me. Look at that. Are you kidding me? I guess this is a dam. Wow, there's a little creek down there. Oh, so this is where that road ends at the top. So the road's here, and then the trail goes that way. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, we got overlooks this way, too. What are these overlooks? Let's walk up here. This is gorgeous. This is so freaking awesome, dude. They even got little railings there, too, so just adds to the maintenance, the awesome maintenance so far of this trail. This has been great. The new Piper Trail. I don't know what that means. The Piper Trail, fishing trail. Yeah, so we can park here. Okay, what is this new Piper Trail? I don't know what that is. I guess it's that way. You can go that way. I'll look at my map and see if my maps list anything about that. I wonder when that was put in. Because as far as I'm concerned, we're taking this road all the way back. Alright, well, we're at the top of the loop. We're just going to take the main road back, and we'll walk on the side of it here. So it's a little easier on the feet than those rocks. But we're going to walk this road back, and I guess I'll see what time it is when we get back. But as long as it ain't like 3 o'clock, as long as it's not like 1 o'clock when we get back, we'll come down here and we'll fish. And I want to be out of here. I want to be leaving here by 12:30 so we can get lunch at a reasonable time. Oh, look at these deer tracks right here. That's cool. That's a really like pronounced one right there. That is very cool. Look, you can see them all in this mud. Looks like there's quite a few of them. Whole herd, man. I guess that those look like they're fresh too. Wonder if they're on these hillsides somewhere. Let's see where they go off to. There's a dog there. I don't know if that's someone's dog or if that's a coyote. My guess would be someone's dog. See where these deer tracks lead to. I wonder if I just walk this road the whole time. But anyway, when we get back, we'll probably end up fishing driving down here and fishing some. Alright. Alright, well, looks like there's a little drainage area there. There's a kayak launch there. We're definitely going to drive down here after, like I said, for sure. But anyway, we'll, barring it's not too late, but I don't think it is. What time is it now? 11:07. So, oh, maybe not. It's later than we thought, than I thought. As long, we'll see what time we get back, because I want to be, we'll say out of here no later than 1. I want to be out of here by no later than 1, so maybe we can come down here and fish for like half an hour or something. I don't know. We'll see. But this is pretty. I don't think I'm going to film much on the way back, just simply because I think it's just going to look like this the whole time. We're just walking this road back. Lots of deer. There are deer tracks everywhere here. Holy. Anyway, looks like there's a little creek down there too. Alrighty, I'll see you at the next update. Alright. A little over halfway back. This has just been straight up. I mean, there's a little, I'm filming here because there's a little flat spot. Holy, it has just been straight up. And according to my map, it gets, oh yeah, it does. I mean, look it up there. That is literally just like straight up the mountain. Guess why this is meant for driving on cars and not a walking trail. But I'll walk it anyway. It's good. Ladies and gentlemen, another trail has been completed. We are back to the truck, and it's 11:20, so we're gonna drive down to we're gonna go drive back down the same road we walked on in order to go fish. All right. Well, we're down here and we're gonna go fishing again down under this dam, like I said I was gonna do. But we just walked that for like 25 minutes. We just drove down there in 4. So anyway, we just reversed all the walking we did in 4 minutes. But anyway, we are going to do some fishing, but I'm going to get a snack first. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Awesome trail, awesome overlooks. Peace out.